Tanman here from the Gaming Odyssey, and today I'll be breaking down the Sonic the Hedgehog trailers that we released about a week ago today, and a lot of you have thoughts. Most of the people hate it, but there's a couple that do think it could be pretty good, and I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. I don't hate it, I don't think it looks bad, but I don't think it looks great either. So let's start off with the good, and this is one thing I was very interested about. Whenever I heard they were doing Sonic the movie, like, is Eggman going to be in it and who'll be playing him? Well, the answer is Jim Carrey, who, first of all, I love his appearance. The glasses, the mustache, and I'll show you later, they really nail down his look in this film. For me, that is Eggman. And the way he acts here, and you see he's going to act a bit quirky, and kind of, a bit quippy. But for me, that's always kind of Eggman. Eggman, Robotnik in the video games has always kind of been the evil doctor personified. How like Bowser's kind of like that dragon monster's personified. A bit cartoonish for both, but I do think it really fits here. Also like how he has his gadgets. I know it's not the red we're used to, but it still looks neat. And I love his banter with Sonic. It seems like they still, have that in the film. He has that stage presence. That's another thing, Eggman. Eggman, you want the big bad villain. He has that presence here. He's doing goofy stuff later, but for me, Eggman's always kind of been a bit goofy. And I love here at the end, we kind of get a couple shots of something. Here we get like some truck, some robots, and then we get that. And then, like for me, that looks great. The mustache, eyes, that for me is just perfect. I believe they nailed down Dr. Eggman. And, we go back here, we kind of see a little button press, if I can nail it. I hope Shadow the Hedgehog appears. I think that would be a very cool twist. Speaking of Shadow, let's talk about his rival Sonic. First of all, I love how they introduce him. That says Green Hill Zone. If you guys, it says Green Hills. Very interesting touch. And I think his intro is done very well. Running, you have his little hideout home. Very Sonic, and it has that feel. Has those shoes. That's very funny to a visual gag. And then you kind of have the music, and that kind of. I hope this moves a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that movie is really fun. It's funny, great action, but also great emotion. I think if this movie can be kind of just a fun light action movie, some good emotion, I think it'll nail itself. So yeah, they really get down Sonic. Personality-wise, look-wise is a bit different. For me, I think my main issue with Sonic is his length. He's too tall. It's like in the video game he has tallies, but it doesn't look here. He looks way too lanky. Kind of like, I don't know, he just doesn't look sturdy. He looks lanky and too tall. Maybe they shortened him a bit or something. I don't know. It just looks kind of odd at moments. I really, though, don't mind like the facial features. That looks cool. The shoes, the lightning in his face. Like, that doesn't look bad for a Sonic live action. The eyes look neat. The electricity, all that stuff. When he runs, it looks neat. That part for me, I don't know if they got 100%. The effects in this movie kind of but like at least for the Sonic stuff and the Eggman stuff, it looks good. Like when they're in action here. I'm trying to see where it's at, but yeah, right here where he's like gonna do this electric thing. Oh, that looks neat in my opinion. They also do something interesting with the rings. Looks like they're portals. I don't know. The Sonic mythos has always kind of been a bit interesting, so I'm excited to see what that does. And maybe if they do a new element like a new power rings can do, that would be really cool. The big thing though that really is the human cop character. Not that he's poorly written, poorly acted. I think he does a good job. I like this opening gag here. He clocks him down, but for me, why have the relationship with this guy in this movie? Now, it does not look real when they're in the same car. We were just on this a minute ago. That's also true for Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. But for that film, I think that it's like, okay, the cartoon world with the human world. There's some in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. There's a conflict around the Toon World. Here, I don't know where it's at, and it just looks very odd. And I mean, I don't know. It's just like for me, what makes Sonic interesting are his characters. Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Silver, Vector, they'll have, not only they colorful, they're bright, but their personality really sticks out. And to just have this human character, I don't know. Some of the humor in this movie, like they have this whole end guy carrying him in a bag, and it's just like, it's fine, I guess, but it's like, okay. I don't know. I don't know if Tails and Knuckles. I hope they appear in this film. I really do. But we don't know what's left in the movie. I think what could really. I think this movie looks like a generic, fun action movie. Sonic acts like himself. The effects, the spinning thing looks neat. Eggman looks like he's gonna be Eggman. But the movie just needs more color. Like, look, it's kind of yeah, you know. And I hope there's some big thing like maybe Tails Knuckles appear, or in my prediction, what I kind of picture Sonic movie, maybe they travel to previous installments. I don't know if they'll do that here, but at least just give it something to really stand out a big twist. Maybe have Chaos appear, the big blue water monster from Sonic Adventure 2. I feel like I'm pronouncing that right. Have something like that. Have a huge metal Sonic. That would be really awesome. Something like that that would really be like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Let's wow people. I saw a post that's like, are they gonna try to build a Smash Brothers cinematic universe with the Detective Pikachu movie and this Sonic movie? I have no idea. You know, um, seems like people on the fence. Most shows I see have like a 50-50 like dislike ratio. I think it looks fine, but I either think they need to add a big surprise in the film or add a bit more. But I don't know. I'm intrigued to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, I got this off of Joe Blow Movie Choice. Check out his channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Have a good rest of your day.